Uyabona abantu baphumelele bahlala kuma estate amakhulu bagibela amabhanoyi bathenga izimoto ezibizayo amathenda abuzwa kubo kodwa wena uncela isithupha uyazibuza benza ngani kunemfihlo ethile wazi kaBabu Dokotela akunikeze imfihlo yasemanzini izokwenza ukuthi uphile impilo lo oyibonela kwabanye abantu bayiphila ezingeni eliphezulu ezingeni eliphakeme yenza izinto zenzeke uBabu Dokotela engakwenzela lokho sishayele ku 082 459 1816 noma ku 063 689 8922
Siyabingelela Babu Dokotela babesizwe babajabulile. Today we are delivering what is called in English version. Any video that you'll be seeing now coming in your language that you will understand. Thank you.
Asibonga kakhulu Babu Dokotela. Greetings everyone back home and warm welcome. We are coming to you live from studios of Babu Dokotela. Is this studio number 6?
Studio 1 in the dark room.
Studio 1 in the dark room. Thank you very much, Babu Dokotela. Dokotela, today we'll be discussing something called a hat for money or isqoko semali. Not umqhele wemali Babu Dokotela.
Not umqhele.
No, umqhele is hollow. So
yes, it's something else.
It cannot contain money. So we need this isqoko.
This is called umqhele is called a crown.
A crown, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So it cannot we have a crown for money.
Nah.
Because money on its own is crown.
Yes.
Yeah. So Babu Dokotela, I want you to talk about ipengulula. What is this ipengulula?
Ipengulula. Wow, ipengulula is very important to us because you see, we as Izinyanga, we strongly believe that we must acquire people to leave poverty, no matter what it costs, but they must still live poverty because we cannot tolerate people to be poor. Ipengulula is whereby we use short men to ascertain wealth. We normally prefer to use dwarfs. Dwarfs are called Matindana or Tigolosha. Not Matindana or Tigolosha because Matindana is something different. Ipengulula, when we ask a client to use ipengulula, we want you to get a paper and a pen. Small page like this, something small. Write your name and a surname and write your intention. What do you want to ascertain? What do you want to achieve? I don't want you to be like a child whereby you said, I want 1 billion, I want 1 trillion, I want to marry to Malema. No. Do not be fooled. Just write significant things. Like we are serious about trying to get a job. We are employed. We are employed, but we are a graduate that we are not getting the job that you are relevant to your qualification. We have to write that. You are having difficulties with draft road accident fund. It's not paying you because the lawyers are playing hide and seek now. You need ipengulula for that. All you have to do, you write your name and your intention, and thereafter, intention is a request. And then you put this motive, it comes in great powder. You put it here, wrap it with paper, and then you must get me a new, unused white cloth of fabric. And then you put this thing, and then you cover it, and then you sleep over. Put it under your pillow, and for a period of 3 days. After 3 days is exhausted, take this contact, remove the white fabric, go to the river, not a dam, not a beach, but a river. We need a river. From where you're going to get the river, it's up to you. We have to go to the river. You must be in possession of coins, like 10 rand to 20 rand coins. When you go there, you're going to be distributing these coins as a seed and offering to the spirit of the Marines. And thereafter, you'll be tapping to their wealth and declaring what do you want from them. Once you finish, you take this paper, you put it slowly, gently put it in water and let it float. Don't throw it like that because it will be showing a disrespect to the adults in the water. Babu Dokotela, Babu Sizwe, Babu Chaplin. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, in case if you want to get ipengulula when you are in Johannesburg, you can call this number at 071 575 3435 072 242 6206. You'll be paying like 1,000 rand for that. But it is pretty small.
Very small.
Very small. It's 1,000 rand. Or if you are in Durban or around KZN, you can call Mbongeni Ngobo. His number is 061 538 2925. You'll be prepared to spend like 1,000 rand.
Thank you, Babu Dokotela. There used to be something called Isakafula back in the days before
Yes.
technology. And there's been a very strong debate whether it's still effective in the 21st century, because nowadays you just get the number and call the person rather than using Isakafula. Dokotela, I want you to focus on its effectiveness in the 21st century. Is this still effective nowadays?
Isakafula, 10 years ago, it was okay. 20 years ago, it was fine. Today, it is hypersonic. It is hypersonic. It is too good to be ignored. Because when we talk about Isakafula, it's whereby we teach you how to make it potent, how to make it strong. If you want to send Isakafula with a lightning stroke, you must be naked. But you must be naked. And when you send it 3 times at night. But there are numbers that you have to consider when you are doing Isakafula. You can't send Isakafula at 6, at 8. You must send it at 9, at 11. The numbers are very important. Odd numbers are preferred. Odd numbers are preferred. And when you send Isakafula at 9 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, then it's where it will penetrate. Because you're using those iconic numbers. I do Isakafula of 5,000 rand, but you got to be serious. Because when you send this thing, this person will be here next day. But you were just testing. You were not serious. You got to be serious. You can't spend 5,000 rand and still you are not serious. Thank you.
Thank you, Babu Dokotela. There is something called Calabash for money.
It's a good.
What is this Calabash for money?
The Calabash. A Calabash, we prepared Isikopo for you, or a Calabash. That is so small. It is small. It's just 20,000 rand. We prepare Isikopo. That Calabash is just for money, for people who want to tap into powers of money. They want to ascertain wealth like you cannot control it. But it's not for business people. It's for people who don't have business. It's for people who are working. It's for people who are suffering, who says, Babu Dokotela, I'll put some cash together. I can rather sell something so that I can come to you. I still insist, sell whatever. You can sell your laptop, what. Accumulate the 20,000 and come to me. And I'll give you the Calabash. Once you get the Calabash, you must take 10 rand, burn it and feed it on top. And decree and command, what do you want? And the money will be there. It's only a Calabash that attracts money in your realm. Babu Dokotela,
Thanks, Dokotela. When it comes to Impelesi Yemali, Babu Dokotela, what are the financial benefits of using Impelesi Yemali?
Impelesi Yemali. Impelesi Yemali, it comes to you in a reddish color. It is an oil, actually. It is an oil. It costs you 2,800 that oil. Impelesi Yemali is for people who says, Babu Dokotela, I don't want isitwalo. I've got children. I'm a born again, and then these things that you do, I don't like it. But I just need money. I need to clear some debts. Can Impelesi Yemali help me? Can Impelesi help me? There's someone who's a non-believer, but it's just that he's struggling like serious. You want to get Impelesi Yemali. It's 2,800, and then we'll be giving you in-depth instruction on the coming videos. But when you want to see money flowing, well-oiled, coming to you, change your attitude, change your mentality. The way you think, we have to change it. Your attitude is what keeps you poor, because you treat everything as a scam. You remember that scam that they were talking about, the scam of getting Mercedes-Benz, getting Jeep, what was scam? Was a scam or what?
That was a real, in fact, it is a real and a genuine business.
What do you mean genuine? Can you spell genuine? It's not genuine. No, you just explain to us a little bit.
Yeah. No, it's working. It is making people get money every day, because it works on a referral system. With that business, you just join. It's a club, in fact. They call it mycarclub.com. It's for people who want to own cars. You simply join the business for 2.6. You just introduce 3 people. You get paid commission, not mine that come from somewhere in the cloud, a certain person that you don't understand. They said something like a loan, company is giving loan. No, there's no such. You just get paid through commissions because you are bringing people who wants to join the club.
Well, how much are we getting paid?
You get 1,000 rand for each person that you bring in the business.
Which means if I bring 5 people, I get 5,000 rand.
You get even more than that because 3 people will even have something called a fast start bonus. A fast start bonus is 2,000 rand that you get if you bring 3 people within 30 days.
Yes.
So you get 2,000 rand more from the 1,000 rand that you get per person. So it's something beautiful. But once you reach Club 60, you get a basic salary of 6,000 rand. Club 120 is a Mercedes Benz. Just like that, boom.
You remember the gentleman that was, his name is Muzi. Do you have his number?
Yeah, his number is 073 855 0327. People must call him anytime, any day.
People won't complain that you won't complain that we use his number without his consent.
No.
What is his number again?
It's 073 855 0327.
Okay, let's go back to Impelesi. Impelesi, it's not for children because some people, they just want to have money for shooting and then start to insult other people who don't have money. You want Impelesi, you must be prepared to have 2,800 rand. You can call our sources. Just now, we'll be having a branch in Mpumalanga as well. We'll be giving that number for Mpumalanga, whereby if in Mpumalanga, our product will be sold. Wow, our product will be sold in Mpumalanga. Currently, we're in Durban and Johannesburg. The number to call is 061 in Durban, 538-2925. You speak to Mbongeni Ngobo. And in Johannesburg, speak to Mambusi. Her number is 071-575-3435, 072-242-6206. Siyabonga.
Thank you very much, Babu Dokotela. Now, I want us to speak about animals. There's a belief that animals are innocent, but there's also a spirit of Azazel that possesses a certain animal. Is it true that God is possessed by the spirit of Azazel?
The horns, the nostril, the ears, it represents Azazel.
No,
there is no known mammal.
I think it represents the goat.
There is no known mammal that has that kind of a long-term nostril with sharp and ears shaped like that, others like this, but the goat is like that. And after the horns are different compared to any other mammal. A goat, it just represents the hierarchy of Azazel. If you want to tap to the powers of Azazel, you use a goat, but there is something that you need to remove from the goat that will align with Azazel completely. Otherwise, you'll be using a goat for something else. Babu Dokotela,
Thank you, Babu Dokotela. Babu Dokotela, when you say isitshwalo is the last thing to be considered by a man, what do you mean?
Isitshwalo is not for juvenile people. It's not for fainted-hearted people. It's for people who says, Babu Dokotela, I've tried everything, but the best I can do is to take isitshwalo. Because isitshwalo doesn't come cheap. But isitshwalo is expensive, but we have to change your lifestyle as well. There are people who comes to me not knowing that when they come for isitshwalo, they must come with serious money. That is why we even urge you to sell your properties, sell your cars, because you got a scrap car that is parked there for too long. Sell it. Remove, clean your yard, sell those things. In your house, you got like 3 laptops. You're only using one, and don't even use any of those laptops. Take it and then recycle and get some cash, and now take isitshwalo. I'm willing to do that for you, but you must be prepared to pay. Thank you.
Thank you, Dokotela. Before you say goodbye, Dokotela, you promise your viewers that you're going to talk about the head for money or isqose mali. Can you just, before you go, tell them about isqose mali?
The head that attracts money, the head that is used to attract money. We got what is called the head that attracts money. When we prepare that head for you, it is 20,000 rand. And then second range, it is 30,000 rand. But the different about that, the one for 30,000 rand, we will taking money, 200 rand note, burn it into ash, and thereafter mix it with mushonga or muto sehlare, and then parts a year, cut it over here, and then put mori. In Chichonga, they call it mori. And put mori over here. In Shangan, they call it mori. And then there is there's a isigqoko semali, the hat that attracts money for business people. It is 100,000. When you are coming for that, you must bring a goat. Definitely must bring a goat. And then you must buy 2 identical hats. Not caps, hats. Get 2. Tenga isigqoko ezu-2.
Like the one of Babu Dokotela.
Yes, but buy those. Buy 2, because 1 we put something and 1 we'll be putting something, and then we have to leave that at home. We don't have to wear those hats now and again. But because we have to do something in your head and then put the hat and then remove it. When you remove it, it will stain with blood with muti. And thereafter we take 200 note and put it on top of that and ask you to take it and put it somewhere safe at home. But they must be binded like that, like a binary hat. They must remain in one place. And that is for business people. It is 100,000 rand. But for people who are infantry, when it comes to this, it's just 20,000 rand. Thank you very much. For anyone who want to get it, can always call me, set up an appointment, and come. Thank you.
That was Babu Dokotela, the lover of wisdom and the University of Life. Babu Dokotela,
thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to come back with this English version. Surely people who speak Venda will be able to understand. Now people who speak Tsonga, they will be able to understand it. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Uyabona abantu baphumelele bahlala kuma estate amakhulu bagibela amabhanoyi bathenga izimoto ezibizayo amathenda abuzwa kubo kodwa wena uncela isithupha uyazibuza benza ngani kunemfihlo ethile wazi kaBabu Dokotela akunikeze imfihlo yasemanzini izokwenza ukuthi uphile impilo lo oyibonela kwabanye abantu bayiphila ezingeni eliphezulu ezingeni eliphakeme yenza izinto zenzeke uBabu Dokotela engakwenzela lokho sishayele ku 082 459 1816 noma ku 063 689 8922